So I just completed my 24 hours without media or electronics or anything, and that included radio, any sort of music device, laptop, Netflix. Netflix is my life, so that was the most challenging part because yeah, I have obligations on my phone like for work and my internship and stuff, and it was actually really rewarding turning it off. I It was very overwhelming turning it back on this morning with all my notifications. That was really hard to deal with because I was like, ah! But other than that, I found myself at home, like my parents' house, and I just slept a lot. It was hard without Netflix, but you know, what do you gotta do? But anyways, yeah, I found it not hard in the ideas of like Instagram or Facebook or anything. Like that wasn't so bad. It was more the Netflix and the music when I was driving and stuff, like CDs. But other than that, not hard, so.
One thing I realized through this project was my dependency on GPS. Even when I know exactly where I'm going, I just turn it on anyways because it'll tell me if there's an accident or something. But I also realized that since I'm just listening to GPS and not processing where I'm going, it's more difficult to learn the area that you're driving in when you're just following navigation. I also thought this would be much easier because I have a lot of books on my reading list that I wanted to read, and so I thought I could just spend most of my time doing that. And then I realized that most of my books are on Kindle, and I had to find an actual paper book to read.
I ended up spending a good portion of my day studying for 2 tests, and also I wrote a paper, so I felt good about myself after that. It was one of the first times I didn't have any distractions while I was doing that due to Facebook and other social media websites, so that was a good thing. I also ended up spending 3 hours surfing with some good friends, which was awesome. It was a great day out in the water, and usually that would be time occupied using the TV or just goofing around, I guess, but I ended up going out. That was nice. Also got dinner and lunch with some good friends as well. That was nice. And then basically overall I learned that my life doesn't need to be absorbed around the media in order to have a good time. And that's a very crucial lesson in life.
So, for my day without media, I thought it was going to be a little bit easier than it actually was. I thought I would use the day to go on a hike and be up in nature because I was back at home and I love hiking, or hang out with my friends or something, just stay away from the whole media aspect. But I didn't realize if I want to hang out with my friends, I have to text them. If I want to go on a hike, I have to pick out which hike and Google which could be best and which has like a creek or is not just flat land, and it needed a GPS. So I just spent the whole day with my mom, and I mean, that was honestly, it was so much fun, and it was great not to use the media. She would know that I'm not doing it, and she would like rub her phone in my face and be like, Catherine, like I have a text message, can you check it? So I don't know. I can definitely survive it without media, but it would be very, very different.
The day was going pretty good. I woke up, I did some yoga, I got centered and got ready to not be on my phone all day. And then I get home and I was washing my dishes and I cut my hand. And it doesn't look that bad, but I mean, it feels really bad. It feels really shitty, actually. And all I want to do right now is call my mom or watch TV and distract myself from the blood that's all over my kitchen, from this, like, protruding vein. Just kidding, it's not protruding. It's not a vein. That's really gross. But yeah, but I'm not going to call my mom because I'm doing a day without media. And I'm just going to have to find strength and consolation with myself and my peers around me.